Here's a little video on our container garden this morning. I believe that my watermelon radishes is going to be ready in a few days to pluck those up, and I may plant some more of those. I did some research on those. Those look like an interesting thing. I think that we're going to like those. So this little container here that's not produced any lettuce, I think I'm going to plant some more watermelon radishes in there. The bok choy, I believe, is ready to start using some of the leaves. And I've learned that if you want to harvest that, just cut that about an inch above where the plant stems, and that way, or just use the leaves you want at the time, and they'll just keep growing and sprouting. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those. The Dawn water that I used on my beans seems to have repelled the pests. They're not chewing on those anymore. I also had a flowering couple of trees that the Japanese beetles had attacked, and they were really eating it, and I sprayed it down with Dawn, and probably about a tablespoon of Dawn to a gallon of water is what I use, and spray that in a spray bottle on the leaves front and back, and that seemed to have helped that situation just a little bit. My husband's seen them on the flowering trees, and he shook the trees really hard, and that's kind of scared them away, and then I sprayed them. So it was a combination of both, probably, maybe deterring those. Looks like I've got some little cherry tomatoes ready almost to pick this morning. I'm going to have to harvest some zucchini. My little pepper that I started from a seed is doing well. I did feed them last night, all of these, with some of my little banana water cocktail. Just you can put a banana peeling in a gallon jug of water. You can even mix a little coffee grounds with it, eggshells, in a jug. Any of that is just real good for them. They like a little Epsom salt in a jug of water. Any of that you can use. I just wouldn't do it every day. I do the banana water or feeding, any of those things. I do it maybe once a week, or just not on a regular basis. Maybe not too much at once. All right, so the snap peas are coming up still pretty well back there. Looks good. This little pepper plant, he's not so little anymore. He's looking good. Then we've got our sweet potatoes still kind of coming up there, and our zucchini squash. This is the green one, and he's doing well. If you see down in here, the male bloom there is open, and we have got some zucchini on there, and that one is ready. I'm going to get him today. That one, the little one in front, I'm going to give him a few more days. I've got another one back there in the back. You can see some of my eggshells that I've scattered around down in there too. That deters slugs and things like that, they say. So I've used those this year. And my other zucchini, if I don't know if I can get a good picture of him for you, but he's back there. He's back there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. So there he is. I'm gonna check and see if he is ready. And then we will definitely be cutting off of our yellow squash. So here's our yellow squash. We're gonna peep inside there. He's really looking good this morning. I see some pollinators down in there trying to be busy, and I'm not gonna disturb them if I can help it. But we do have some fruit down in there. Fruit growing there. There's one. I know oh, look at that pretty bloom. Isn't he pretty? Got lots of little babies down in there. I've got one there that kind of unique. I think I'm gonna get him. There's another one hanging there. Lots of little babies there coming on up. So I think I'm gonna get a few off of him today. And goodness, he's just got so many. He's just thick with them. Down in here, there's another one. I think I'll get him this morning. That one right there is ready. We've got some more down in there. This is real exciting, y'all. So exciting. I love it. He's so pretty. He's just done so well. Yeah, there's some more. There's some old little petunias. They've just been swallowed up by him, but I planted those to help draw the pollinators in, and this little marigold's still doing good, and they're supposed to be real good about deterring pests. This is my cucumber. Got some little baby cucumbers here coming on. Hopefully they'll do well. I did try to trellis him a little bit the other day because he was just spreading out so much here above the container. So I tried to trellis him a little bit. Hopefully I didn't disturb him too much trying to do that, but hopefully some of his little cucumbers will make it. Here's some more of my little tomato plants that I have back here. This one here, he's gonna be pretty big, I think. And he has got some little tomatoes on him. I don't know if you can see them. There's one. It's a little bit more shady back here this morning, but there's a few on him. There's some. So, got some petunias down in there too to attract the pollinators. I may have to come out here and prune these a little later, but that's our little garden shot for the day, and I'll try to come back on here in a few minutes and show you a picture of the harvest I get today. There's our first little haul off of our green zucchini squash and a few little cherry tomatoes. Now let's see what we can get off of our yellow squash.